Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Live with Vitality live TV that we come to every Monday for you around the 2:30 Eastern mark or 2:45-ish. And today we are talking about the power of the tower and making gardening easy. One of the things that I love about our tower garden is literally that. As a master gardener, at the beginning, I tried to make it difficult. I tried to change the temperature. I tried to mess with the pH. And then I found that if I just left it alone, it would grow fresh food and much easier than any other garden that I've ever had. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Hannah.
Thank you, Andy. And yes, this is such a wonderful option, not only for you folks in the US who are watching, but also in Europe. Because we are now present in Europe, our home version is, and I'm going to read the list to avoid any confusion. So we are in Austria, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Spain, Switzerland, and United Kingdom. So if you are in these countries, then definitely reach out because this is really future of gardening. And I'm going to pass it over to Kathy.
Thank you, Hannah. Like Hannah said, there's a lot of different places that you can grow with a tower garden. And the thing that I love about it is the ability to say, like with us, we had a very wet spring this year. And I have a traditional garden as well. But guess what? I was planting in my towers, but I had no way to plant outdoors because it was too wet. Well, if you live someplace that it's too hot or someplace that it's too cold, you know, those extremes, you can control the environment where you put your tower garden, whether it be inside or outside. And so that makes gardening available to everybody, no matter what the conditions are where you live. So think about it. You could be in 100-degree weather and you could still be growing lettuce inside on your tower garden. Over to you, Wendy.
I'm Wendy, and I am currently in northern France. I'm here doing some volunteer work with the Ukrainian refugees, and I'm in the process of trying to get some tower gardens donated so that there's constant, fresh, clean, nutritious food that is accessible whenever it's needed. And so that's a really cool thing that that we can do, so to offer people in need. But my tower garden was moving from place to place with me for a bit because I was a bit of a nomad, which is an awesome thing. I can take my garden with me. I don't have to leave it behind. And ultimately it went into a storage, and I thought, oh, why would I leave this in storage when I can call up my dear friend Jennifer and have her come meet me at storage, and we can take it to her house and she can set it up. So that's what we did, and then she gets the benefit of having Abigail, as we call her, in her home, and I get to do this good work here in northern France. Jennifer.
So we do. Abigail has been a great addition to the household. She's fun to have. She was set up in my living room. I have to say that I honestly think that we planted romaine, and we planted a lot of things. The things that have been the yummiest were the romaine lettuce and the cilantro, the mint. I planted 2 different kinds of mint, and they've been great additions to tea and other things, actually. They're also really great cat deterrents. Mint, cats don't like mint, not the mint that I have. So that's been fun to have that as to keep them off of things and away from things. So it's been really good.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. And I know this is your first go at it, and there's lots of little things that you learn along the way, and excited that you're gonna keep it going and start a new one. And that is exactly what I just did. I'm like Wendy. I've been traveling with my tower, and I'm super pumped that I was just able to plant it. So for those of you who've never seen one live, here it is. Oh, let's see. Golly, I forgot about that. I needed to take off that the blur. So hang on here.
well, I might not be able to do that efficiently right here, but hopefully you can kind of see the outline of it. And I just want to say that I'm super excited to be able to have my tower going again. I'm going to do maybe a little close up will help. And maybe you can see some of these cute little seedlings. They're a little blurry, but I think you might be able to kind of make them out. So I've got a mixture of lettuces, and I did some, here's a little view casting down on it. I've got some herbs, some lettuces. I'm super, super excited about it. And for the very first time, I ended up doing, I staggered the size of the seedlings for my lettuces. So all my lettuces wouldn't be coming in at the same time, which I've wanted to do. So I'm gonna do that now at this time. So more to come on that. But I can just tell you, like in these days, like we've all been feeling the cost of food and how it's gone up. I mean, I just went to the grocery store yesterday and I came home with 2 bags and it was $100. I mean, goodness gracious. So my message to you today is take a look at what we're doing here, because it is a simple way for you to start to grow your own food. So, and you're going to get more nutritious food faster, and you're going to save water too, because the Tower Garden only uses, or I'm sorry, it saves 90% of the water that it takes to grow traditionally. And I'm not knocking growing traditionally, because I'll tell you what, together, the Tower Garden and traditional growing work beautifully together. So please share this with anyone that this makes you think of. And again, like I said, come take a peek at what we're doing and reach out to us, and we'll be happy to send you a link so that you can learn more about growing your own food. So thanks, everybody, and appreciate all of you being here today. And remember, we come to you every Monday. So look forward to seeing you next Monday. All right. Have a great day.